We started as a government contractor. My grandfather was actually working as an accountant for a company called Dobbs Industries, and he saw that the military involvement was growing, so he decided to spin off his own company, which he named Alpha Industries. The N2B and the N3B parkas were developed really during the 1950s. Nylon was the choice of fabric, and these jackets were developed for pilots to protect them from extreme cold.
Some of the things that are notable is the Ottoman cuff. It was larger at one point and then it got a little bit tighter so that they had full control and the sleeve wasn't big to catch on things within the cockpit. The other thing is it's got the high pockets at the top. They were actually hand warmers.
So similar to the N3B, the N2B is a shorter cropped version. I mean, if you look at this was made in 1963, but if you take a look at it now, this was kind of like the baby fat and J-Lo parkas that were popular in the 90s and 2000s.
The M65 field jacket is also a very interesting story. So you had a situation of warm days and cold nights. The M65 was designed to be worn with liners and part of a whole system that a soldier could shed different layers to adapt to the conditions.
One of the things that the government designed is this tuck-in hood. So this is a hood liner that comes out and they could wear it underneath their helmet. They have epaulettes for the soldier to stash things into. The other detail that we always look at, everybody kind of sees this overhanging cuff. Part of their uniforms then were gloves, or they could roll it away with this little Velcro piece.
You probably saw this in Apocalypse Now, and all those the war movies that were in the 80s from Platoon. Taxi Driver would be probably the most iconic with Robert De Niro and his character. If I could go into music, Wu-Tang to Boot Camp Click to Public Enemy, you know, they were wearing the M65.
The MA-1 was the pilot's jacket for both the Navy and the Air Force until the 80s, when it was replaced with the CW45P.
So the emergency orange is interesting. A lot of people just reverse it to think, oh, it's a pop color on the inside. But if the pilot was shot down, well, the person was told to reverse the jacket. So if they were down, it made it easier for search and rescue people to find them from above.
I think one of the turning points as of recent was Kanye wearing the jacket. He asked for the jacket for his Yeezus tour, customized it, and I think that was one of the key turning points to see this resurgence in popularity that we're seeing today.
The MA-1, it still is found in the fashion markets. It's still a classic silhouette that has never left, and Alpha is still one of the leading manufacturers of this jacket.